Let's start with Belichick. Just from your outside perspective as a coach, how cringy is it to you? Do you get it? Do you understand what he's doing? Do you say like it's just so sad? I mean, what's your position on it?
I see a I see a coach that is arguably one of the best of all time, if not, basically doing whatever he wants to do, and I think he's earned it. Um, I don't think Bill Belichick has ever coached a day with the thought of anybody else's ideas in his head and anybody else's influence in his head. He has always done what he wants to do. Some in some places it cost him his job, in other places it obviously brought him to the Hall of Fame, which he'll be in the NFL Hall of Fame eventually. I think him getting into college athletics in the beginning for me was a little bit of an eyebrow raise because I don't think he's the guy that's just going to sit in the head coach's office and they're just going to run the recruit to him for the last 5 minutes of the tour and he's going to say, "You're going to want to play for me because I'm Bill Belichick." He's too hands on with everything. So it was like at his age, wow, he's really going to take this on at an institution that, let's be honest, doesn't have the most NIL money as far as we know. But he's always dancing around such controversy. Like he's always like just on the fringes of something absolutely lunatic. Now it's the girlfriend. Now it's her running his basically his brand, and he's very good, I think, at manipulating everything, including the unpopular opinion about himself. I think he's very good at. He just lets the car drive a lot of the times, and he doesn't even come out and where's the statement from Coach Belichick? There is none, and that's what makes it even better when people ask him, well, why is your girlfriend on the sideline during the game talking to you? He doesn't even answer. He leaves everything to your imagination. And I think so many things get overblown and our imaginations run wild and he just giggles. Because at the end of the day, I think it's a lot less than we ever imagine. And I think he's a master at that. I think he's got a tough hill to climb there in terms of is he going to win the national championship at UNC? I don't know if they're capable. I don't know. I don't know enough about their finances because that's what it literally comes down to now, how many players you can buy. I know that they're not in the top five in that regard, so it's going to be tough. And you're seeing it now. He's used to winning also. So, I think the college athlete though, he coached in the NFL like a college coach. Let's just call it what it is. He was the guy in charge. And in a lot of NFL rosters where the players are in charge because literally it's about them. The Patriots were never about anybody but Bill Belichick until the guy Tom Brady came along, and then they kind of shared the spotlight, right? And that's probably what ruined him at the end. But he coached the NFL just like you would coach college athletes. It was his way or the highway. They all bought in. So I thought that part was going to be an easy transition. To me, I think it's just about getting the talent. And I think he's pulling the whole pay attention to what's going on over here. So you don't pay that much attention to what I'm building and, the little bit of the rocky road it's going to be before I really start winning, if it's possible. But I'm just gonna distract you over here, and don't worry about what I'm doing on this side because my girlfriend's on the sideline. So let's talk about that and how I don't want to play Drake May highlights because nobody from the Patriots is allowed to be part of UNC. I do think he's a master manipulator in that regard, and it's probably very smart.
He's like the Wizard of Oz.
Absolutely.